Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 28th of June 2018. We're going to reflect on Matthew 7:21 to 29, and this is one I really know by heart. Listen. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father in heaven. On that day many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name and cast out demons in your name and do many deeds of power in your name? Then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Go away from me, you evildoers. The gospel of the Lord. If there is one truly terrifying passage in the New Testament, this is it, because Jesus declares in no uncertain terms that merely declaring or proclaiming his lordship is not enough to gain entry into the kingdom of heaven. We have to be obedient to the will of God. And what is the will of God? Condensed, it is this. Love God and love one another. Do you love God? Then you have to love your brother and sister because, as John puts it, those who say, I love God and hate their brothers or sisters are liars, for those who do not love a brother or sister whom they have seen cannot love God whom they have not seen. When I returned to Christ 15 years ago, I was simply appalled at the hatred. There is no other word for it that existed between Catholics and Protestants. Both groups claimed to love God and tried to prove it by going at each other, hammer and tongs. And it wasn't very long that I realized that factions within each group hated each other with almost equal passion. Why is there so much disunity in the church today? Because there is no love for God, and any claim to have this love is betrayed by this unholy hatred for fellow man. Now here's the question you need to ask. Are you one such person? If you are, admit it to God and ask Him for the grace you need to change. It is always forthcoming for the earnest seeker. Otherwise, pay heed to Jesus' warning. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven. And all the alleluias you shout will count for only noise in the stratosphere. And your miracles will count for nothing more than the sleight of hand of stage magicians. I'm sorry if I was tough in today's reflection, but that is what Jesus was. Tough. Think about it. God bless you.